Welcome back to the Todd and Oz Show, AM 590, 99.7 FM, and everywhere at newsradioklbj.com. Let's give them the business. It's brought to you by Pinballs. That's Pinballs with a Z, pinballs.com. Environmentalists are expected to host a press conference later today about a proposed development near Hamilton Pool. It's known as Marisol Springs. The plan would see dozens of new homes pop up, along with a hotel and a new University of Texas laboratory. The Travis County Judge Andy Brown tells KXAN he's got his own reservations about this development project.
I don't want to see any developments that are going to be taking away water from what little we get here along Hamilton Creek and into Hamilton Pool.
But developers say they have gone to great lengths to prevent any negative impact on nearby water sources. Both the Save Our Springs Alliance and the group Save the Pedernales, they will be hosting a press conference on this very issue later today. The owner of several popular Austin businesses has filed a new lawsuit after being accused of running a criminal enterprise. A report released back in June, it highlighted allegations of drugs, violence, and illegal activity in Austin's Entertainment 6th Street area. Well, the new court documents show Gabrielle Busio is suing the Pecan Street Owners Association, the association's president, and a private investigator for defamation. In the 2023, the association hired a private investigator to look into concerns about illegal activity on 6th Street. Marcus Stoke, a former supervisor for the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, went undercover at several bars before publishing a report of his findings. And according to the report, Stoke and his team allegedly saw people bringing drugs to their own alcohol into bars while also witnessing some bars illegally staying open after hours and continuing to sell booze. It's illegal for bars in Texas to operate with late hours without a late hours permit to serve alcohol after 2 a.m. Stokes says he observed several of those after-hours unlicensed clubs open to continue to serve booze. Another major finding was the alleged drug deals taking place on the street and major drug presence inside the bars. Now, in the lawsuit, Busio claims that Stoke published false statements about her and her businesses, calling Busio a criminal and her businesses a criminal enterprise. Well, now, Busio also said in the report has led to a heightened level of scrutiny from law enforcement and regulatory agencies, forcing them to unnecessarily dedicate valuable time and resources to fight false allegations of criminal activity. It is 5:52. Last week's historic ports across America, the strike along the East Coast and along the Gulf Coast, well, the workers are back on the job, at least temporarily, through January the 15th. They did agree to a 61.5% wage increase over 6 years. But however, the union bosses, they're doubling down on their determination, to keep automation away. And entrepreneur Kevin O'Leary had this reaction.
There have been lots of studies on automation in ports domestically and internationally. The trouble with East Coast ports is they're very old, they're very inefficient, and when you start to compare them against other international ports like Singapore and the other Asian ports, we're just not holding mustard up against them. And that's very bad for productivity and flow through. And so we can't agree to that. We just got to let automation go where it goes, because there is zero evidence on East and West Coast that if you automate and make it more efficient and more productive, that it hurts wages at all. Indeed, it may even increase the actual pay you give to to employees that know how to use these robotic systems, so they become more engineer-oriented. It helps job creation and helps value of wage growth.
Now, both sides in a statement said they would return to the bargaining table to negotiate all the outstanding issues, while their existing contract would extend through January the 15th. It is 5:54. AI-generated bullying is on a rise.
Fox on Tech.
While bullying of any kind can cause traumatic responses, educators continue raising red flags when it comes to the capabilities of artificial intelligence to create more alarming types of harassment. While powerful artificial intelligence software can be used for good, technology experts are warning how school bullies can turn this tool into a weapon. According to Dr. Catherine Siegfried Speller of Purdue University, deepfakes generated by AI programs are intensifying the online attacks.
Anybody can create an image that looks so realistic and then use it to harass or embarrass another individual. And because AI looks, again, so realistic, people can't tell the difference. And it makes it really difficult for victims to be able to claim that that is not a true representation of who they are.
The CDC says victims can face elevated risk for depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders, as well as experience academic hurdles and even drop out of school. With Fox on Tech, I'm Anna Eliopoulos, Fox News.
Stay close. Traffic, your forecast of the day's top story straight ahead. The Todd and Oz Show is coming up.
The Todd and Oz Show.